Ladies and gentlemen, first I'd like to tell all the people in the party to make sure that your audio is included because we've had multiple people in the past, i.e. Mason for the entirety of his match. Mason for the entirety of his match did not have his mic on, so nobody heard him, like at the beginning or the end. Emery had his mic off for a good portion. So, hello, welcome to round 2 of this Rocket League tournament. We have this, followed by Emery versus Miles. The winner of these two matches will fight for the championship and $50. Our competitors right now are Jake and Ethan. Jake, what are your words before this game starts?
I don't care.
Ethan, how do you feel about this game before it starts?
I don't really care either.
Two wise words. Now,
If I get yeeted, I'm probably just gonna go to skate 3, and if I win, I'm probably just gonna frickin' wait till Emery rapes Miles and then rape him.
Alright, so if you guys could exit the party, I can introduce the commentators and we can get this match underway.
Alright, well, let me get on my phone right quick.
Dedicated
Oh,
viewer of the stream. By the way, this is streamed live on twitch.tv/TheMrWaters and also on YouTube under The One-Eyed Gang if you're watching this on YouTube.
Alright.
See you, Jake. I'll invite you back when it's over. Alright, now that they have both left, we have our commentators Emery and Quentin, two commentators that have actually fought in the first round. What do you have to say before this game starts?
Hey.
Emery.
I'm really excited to see these two play. It's gonna be a great game. Let's see what happens.
Alright, what about you, Quentin?
It's gonna be a great game. I have my money, or my prediction is, I feel like Ethan's gonna go sweep the floor in this one.
I do, and this weird rumbly static noise is Emery. He's having minor problems with his mic.
Hello.
There he is, right there. This should clear up. But just keep in mind, every once in a while, there's going to be a little static. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually pretty pumped up about this because after all the squash matches, these two squashed two different people. So we're gonna see how they do against each other. If I had to put my money on anybody just to counter Quentin, I'd probably say Jake. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3, 2, 1, and they are going. The ball is hit. It looks like, oh, Jake's already being aggressive. Classic Jake. He might go for an aerial shot, which is also classic Jake, but skillful takes the aerial shot away from him, basically being a sort of
Who in the block? Okay.
sort of being under
See what
Jake's
Jake does with
wing.
the ball now.
Yes. Jake is more of a mentor for Ethan, so it's going to be interesting seeing their styles match up, as Ethan's just a variation of Jake's style. Let's see. Oh.
Hey, now.
Jake
Ethan,
and
ooh, Jake hits the ball up. No, the block.
What a save right there. What a backflip.
I think it's gonna be tough for these two going at it. Personally,
really do think so.
Ooh, will he have the goal?
This might be it.
Oh,
No.
no, to save.
Jake. Now this is very interesting, as they're both normally very aggressive players. They're gonna have to switch it up and be a little more defensive since they're both very aggressive. They're gonna have to switch their play styles a little bit, be a little mixed, if they will, like Logic biracial.
Jay goes for the shot. Will he make
There
the
it
shot?
is,
And that's
ladies
in.
and gentlemen. Ethan. Oh, watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Ethan missing a very valuable block that he needed to get, but it is okay. There's 3 minutes 45 seconds left. First game of a best 2 out of 3. Will he be able to come back? Ooh, Jake stalking that ball.
who do you think is gonna win this?
I personally think Jake probably has an upper hand with the point already, and it looks like he might have another right here.
And he makes it.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, classic vintage Jake hitting the aerial goal, lining it up, bada bing, bada boom. Right there,
Skillful
ladies.
keeps making this mistake. It's not gonna last long.
Both of their pings seem to be
Sorry to
doing really
say.
well.
But I'm about to take back my prediction. I feel like Jake has this in the bag.
Emery, who do you think's gonna
Our
win this
game
game?
or the-
Yes, just this game in general. We're going first. Oh, it looks like Jake might have another point unless Ethan, and he does block it. Jake might be setting up another aerial shot for himself right now. Ethan really needs to do something about being more defensive. Like I've said before, both very aggressive players needing to switch up, be a little more defensive.
Will he get the nah? The block. Let's see what Jake does with his ball now.
Oh, Jake lining up the
Ooh, he has
shot.
the
Ethan
free
needs to
shot.
hurry up.
And
There
that
it
is in.
is. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake, this might be a squash match. Jake right now 3-0 against Ethan. This is actually very intense. How does this make you feel about your upcoming match with Miles, Emery?
I'm very confident Miles is gonna make no mistakes. I'm gonna just take over it.
Very confident words coming from Emery. Watch
And that is
that.
in.
Oh, no, it is
No, it's
not. But
It's a
there it
chance,
is.
and
Oh,
missed it.
what
the
a
save.
save from
The
Ethan.
save.
What a save, ladies and gentlemen. I've talked about making a highlight reel before, and if I did, that save would definitely be in it. Oh, what a beautiful save. It looks like Jake might take this point.
Lined up right here.
There it
He's
is.
got it.
Once again, Ethan being a little too aggressive after that save, not staying too close to his goal, which I think Ethan needs to play a little more defensively if Jake's going to be this aggressive.
Just wasting time. Game's already over. Just don't let him score or come back. Be like Miles.
Yes,
Oh,
if
easy shot.
there it is, ladies
Oh,
and gentlemen,
that's it.
5-0. I think if Ethan wants a chance of winning this match, then he needs to be a lot more aggressive with his shots. But when Jake is handling the ball, he can't make too much mistakes, and he has to stay by his goal.
I think
He needs better defense.
He really
How
does.
aggressive Jake is, he needs to be down on his defense. If not, then Jake's just gonna come out here and he's gonna dominate every shot.
Right. Here he goes. Jake being aggressive once more, missing that very well-timed block, setting it up for Jake. Jake waiting, stalking his prey almost. Basically letting Ethan alley-oop his shots for him. Oh,
Block.
that was a
that's right.
very sad miss. Oh, looks like he's taking a little bit of advice right here. I don't know if he's watching the stream, but he's being defensive.
He has the shot lined up. Will he take it? And his
Beautiful
been
ball
blown up.
by Ethan on what would have been pretty much a guaranteed point by Jake. Oh, stealing the ball from him. Oh, and there it is, ladies
Is that
and
in?
gentlemen.
That is in, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, I hate making early guesses, but I will say that it looks like Jake is going to take this match.
Hunter, who do you think's gonna win the next round?
If I had to take a guess with how it's looking, if Ethan doesn't switch up his style soon, it looks like Jake might have this game. And it looks like Jake might take this entire
The minute,
2 to 3 match.
the minute on the clock.
It's about to be in the middle.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Has the momentum.
Oh, Ethan
well, is that
taking
in?
the
Comes
shot.
in.
And he
it's
takes the
in.
shot. His first goal of the round.
First goal 4 minutes into the game. A little late, but better late than never.
Quinn, do you think he has a chance to come back this round?
I feel like if he takes this one goal and puts in that momentum, he could possibly come back with a minute on it. I'm not
He
for
really
sure though.
could.
He can
We'll
get a
have to
goal
wait
right
and
here.
see.
Tries to grab that boost.
Jake goes
Oh,
in
what a
and blocks the shot.
Blocked.
What an aerial
Oh,
block
wait.
by Ethan.
Luke came in there too.
Oh.
Boom. Blowed him up. Kablamo.
Taking away precious seconds of this match. Kablamo indeed, Emery.
Ooh,
Oh,
and
what a
it's in.
goal.
Boom.
Ladies and
What a
gentlemen,
goal by
second
Ethan.
goal.
There's 46, not 46, 47,
47
seconds on the
seconds on the
clock.
clock.
There it is. It looks like Ethan, if he gets one goal every 10 seconds, which is very rare, but we've seen it happen before, he might be able to take this game. Oh. Jake needs to watch himself here. Ethan's playing very aggressively now. Setting up an alley-oop.
That's how it's in the middle.
Oh, Jake
Now this
taking
game's
it
over,
away.
ladies and gentlemen.
I hate
This
making
game's
silly
over.
guesses,
Get to
but
the
What
goal.
nice ball movement.
I don't think it's possible for him to get 4 goals in 19 seconds.
Even
Oh,
if-
wait a minute.
Oh, what a
Ooh,
save
the
by
ball.
Nice
Jake.
block.
Even if
Oh,
Ethan makes
what a
stop.
save by Jake again. Going across the entire field. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like the final score is going to be 6-2 Jake. And there it is. Jake winning the first match with an unexpected, almost squash sort of match.
Skillful. Throwing out the GG.
GG, well played.
Sign of respect.
Good sportsmanship. That's what we like to
Wow,
see in these
ladies and
tournaments.
gentlemen. I don't think anybody was expecting Jake to go in that hard. Most people were pretty split on how the decision was going to be. But we're waiting on you
Oh,
to ready
no,
up,
no.
Quentin. I think, is it
Don't
Emery? No,
count
it might be Quentin. That's
Ethan
ready.
out.
Yeah, there you go.
That was my bad.
No, it's no
Next
problem.
round, Ethan might come out right here. He could get the momentum right now.
Ethan might do something. Let's see.
So, Emery, who do you think is going to win this next match, this next round?
If you had to put money on it, Emery, who would you go for?
Well, it's tough because Jake has the momentum right now for the next round. He's feeling confident. Ethan doesn't really feel confident right now with his
Ethan
ball
with 2
movement.
alley-oops.
See him? He's just
Backing
very.
up. Oh, being defensive. He could have had that. Continue.
Anyways, whoa. It just
Ooh,
all depends on the
could this
momentum right
be?
now. If Ethan can score a goal, he might be able to get the momentum he
Oh,
needs.
what a
But if
block.
he keeps making potato shots like that, he's not gonna last long against Jake. I can tell you that, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you think,
He needs
Quentin?
to
If
line
you
up
had to
his
put
shot
your money
before
on
he
it,
goes.
who would you bet on?
On this
Oh,
match,
it's in the middle. It's in the middle.
I'm gonna have to go with Jake because he has the momentum. He has the confidence. He knows how to get past Ethan, how to make his shots, and just just he knows what he's doing on the court, or on the field.
Very intense matchup.
Oh,
Probably on par with the intensity of Miles versus Caleb. Keep in mind
He goes
that
to the long shot.
Jake has
Is
the
that
oh,
in?
what a
Ooh,
save!
nice block.
Save.
Keep in mind, Jake for
Let's do it again
Miles
from
versus
Ethan.
Caleb was
Jake
the only
back and
match
get something in right here.
to go past
Nice.
2 matches in the 2
They're
out of
both
3
playing
bouts.
defensive and a little bit aggressive right here. I
What
like
an
it. I like it.
aerial
Oh, what
save, ladies and
what
gentlemen.
a. He might score right here.
An
He might get the
aerial
momentum.
save.
Jake coming back.
Jake coming back, but both of these men playing a
Ethan
lot
with
in the
ball,
air.
with the aerial,
There
in,
it is.
and that's it.
Ladies
And he
and
does.
gentlemen,
What
what
a
a
two.
beautiful
He-
aerial goal
that-
by Ethan.
What a fight. They both fought hard
Look at
for this
this,
goal right here, ladies and gentlemen.
What a beautiful aerial goal. Taking a trick out of Jake's book, being his apprentice. What do you guys think about that?
That makes me fair if I do beat Miles next round because I don't really know how to counter that kind of stuff. And it's going to be a real challenge for me. But I think
Miles
I can
doesn't do
overcome
too much
come-
aerial stuff,
come
but
back.
playing with Jake a lot, he might have picked up a few tricks. Oh, what a beautiful bomb. It looks like Ethan may have the
He needs to
momentum
hurry
to
up
win
with
this
this.
match.
Quick
Keeping
question.
the ball.
Whoever
being
wins this
very
round, who
aggressive.
do they face?
They face the winner of you and Miles. Oh,
Ooh, almost a
Poor-
save.
Missed opportunity
almost
right
a
there to
save,
come
but then
back.
again, Jake did not score. Oh,
Nice
the
bomb.
third bomb. All on Jake. Oh, he might need to save this. There it is.
And he will.
Ah,
I am very impressed with the way he is playing right now, especially after that first game. What a save, knowing exactly what Jake was going to do.
I
It's
like
almost
this.
predicting
They're
each other's moves. This is basically a game of chess at this point.
Yes, yes indeed. They're both playing aggressive and defensive at the same time. They know when
That
to
is
be aggressive
something-
and when to be defensive.
There it is.
Jake goes
ladies
for
and
the
gentlemen.
shot,
Jake
and it
gets
is
his
in.
first goal.
Ethan made a big mistake
Yeah,
right
they
there.
both needed.
Look at
They
this.
both realized that they needed to play not only offensively but defensively to the best of their abilities. That's why Jake slipped up that first goal. He was way too aggressive. the entire
It's
last
1-1.
game.
Who wants some more, ladies and gentlemen?
Not realizing that
Who wants some
defense
more?
2
was
minutes and
so
12
key.
seconds on the clock.
There we go.
Tied
This
score.
could
This side. Alley-oop right here.
Oh,
No.
2 minutes. These could possibly be the last 2 minutes and 3 seconds of this entire game wins, but it looks like
He might have
Ethan
it
might
right
get
here.
Jake's too far away to counter it.
And he
There it
will.
is, ladies and gentlemen. Ethan with the next goal.
Great shot. Great
This could be the
shot.
momentum that Ethan needs.
Jake was way too
To
far
save
away to
him
do
from
anything
elimination.
about that. Being way too aggressive as usual. Jake really needs to stop.
Waters, so you see an overtime going on right now.
If I'm being honest, I think Ethan might have this game, but overtime does look like a possibility if Jake is
Nice
still being
save
aggressive and
by
getting
Ethan.
goals.
Ethan using that boost
Oh,
right here.
here we go,
He
ladies
can
See what
and
score a
Ethan does
goal
with the
right
ball.
Oh,
here.
he might have overboosted,
Ooh,
and
and
he
the
Nice
did.
save.
block by Jake.
Nice block by Jake.
He's still gonna
Ethan
score
looked
right
like he had overboosted just a little bit, giving Jake the chance to stop the ball. Oh, what a beautiful
Oh, it's
aerial
going in.
hit. Oh, he way too high.
Missed an opportunity, but he might take. Ooh.
It's on Jake's side now. Jake not
Is this
able
the
to
goal?
hit it. Oh, a
And he
horrid-
misses.
horrid miss.
He might have
I'm sure
something right
Jake
here.
is feeling that one,
Might
but
take
there it is,
advantage.
ladies
And that's
and gentlemen.
3.
Look at
Wow.
this. Ethan making a
With
comeback of a
119 on the
century right
clock.
now.
Right now, Ethan is controlling this game very easily. Jake needs to do something, switch up his momentum or something. You have to take his momentum away from him. That's how you win this game.
Definitely, definitely. It is very intense matchup going on, and saying Jake was going to win the entire match, I really don't know now because it looks like
Oh,
Ethan might have
Ethan
his
has control
second
of it.
game. This might be
I do believe that.
the second match to go 3 games. Oh, but
Oh, no,
Jake
that's
getting that
2.
beautiful goal. Now
Could
only
he come
needing
back?
1 to tie, 2 to gain the lead, which is not that much at all.
He crosses, man. Someone get Tomater
Man, a
to
new
get him out of
tactic.
there.
Let's see.
2 to 3.
Tie up
Can
the
Jake
score.
come back?
I
It's
really
anyone's game.
don't know
Oh,
Ooh,
how this match is going to turn out.
50 seconds on the clock. Let's see what they can do.
Oh, it looked like
Jake
Jake was waiting
still
for
on
Ethan.
there.
Ethan nowhere to be found.
Oh, no!
What a
That's it.
beautiful aerial
To tie the
shot by
game.
Jake.
he tried
What
to get the
a
aerial
beautiful-
block. Couldn't
Don't
get it
count
high
Jake out
enough.
quite yet. Getting 2
No.
well-timed, perfectly needed goals to tie the game
Hell of a shot. Hell of
One
a shot.
hell of a
ladies and
shot.
gentlemen.
for Jake.
He must be watching the stream because this man is changing his tactics. He's being more aggressive and
I believe
everything.
he was
He's doing a
watching
great job.
the first game, but I think he stopped midway through it. So oh, ladies
Oh,
and
Basel,
gentlemen,
is that a
goal?
oh,
Ooh, and
Ethan
the
almost
amazing
getting the
save.
shot. It looks
Hold
like
on,
it might go to
36
overtime,
seconds
ladies
left.
and gentlemen, or
No, it's
Jake
not.
might get it here.
Jake
Jake's
might
setting
get
up
it
an
here.
alley-oop.
He's
He
about to
really
line it
needs
up.
to block
Can
it.
he block it?
He does.
He can.
Ladies and gentlemen, 30 seconds on the clock.
Can Ethan do something?
Up, going a little
Anything.
too slow, going a little too slow.
Oh,
Jake stealing it from him, having only, right now,
Ethan going back to
15
defense.
seconds left. Ethan
Jay
needs to
lining
block
up for
this
that
goal
arrow.
with all he has. There it is.
Yes, he
Oh,
did
he's
it.
too far.
And it's the
10
block.
seconds left.
10
Who wants
seconds.
some
This
more?
match
Who
is
wants some more?
probably going into overtime
Get
unless Jake
100
can score it right
Oh,
here.
no.
4 seconds on
Send him a
clock.
prayer.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This match is going to
Oh,
We're going into
overtime.
overtime, baby.
This might be the first overtime of the tournament, at least the first I remember.
Ethan,
I don't think any other matches
score
have gone
one
into
goal.
overtime. Ethan needs to score a
No,
goal to
this
keep
is the
himself
first
in
one.
this match. Jake having to
It's
block
up.
this. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, if Jake gets 1 goal, he beats Ethan and moves on to round 3. But if Ethan gets 1, he's still in this.
Ooh.
He's still in this. He's
Ooh.
fighting for his
Alley-oop.
life right now.
Is that in?
This
Is
might be
that
it.
in?
This might be it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
Ah.
what a save.
Save.
He
What
hesitated,
a
he had it
save.
back out right there.
This might
Lined
be it.
up
This might
right
be
here.
it. No,
Nice
Ethan
block.
playing really defensive. Oh, he might be too far away. Oh my gosh, Emery,
Both
what do you
putting
feel about
defensive
what's happening
skills
right
together.
now? This back and forth of offense, defense, constant switching like a light switch. This is intense.
Alley-oop right here. He
This
could
might
get
be
it.
it. This might be it.
Ooh.
Setting it up for himself. No,
But he sets it
Ethan.
up and he misses.
Ethan
Jake,
missing.
get
a-
right here.
Oh,
Bombs
there it
And
is.
he's bombed.
Ethan bombing him for a 4th time
Hell
this
of a-
game.
Hell of a defense.
Oh, that well-timed shot, perfectly blocked. That was way too intense.
Jake might
match
get this.
going
He
on
needs
for
to
an
get him out of
extra
the way.
1 minute 6 seconds right now.
Ethan, the one-on-one.
Oh, he needs to
Crosses
block
the
this.
ball.
He's not
And
going
that's
to do
it,
it.
ladies and
There it
gentlemen.
is, ladies and
The
gentlemen.
game is
There it is.
over.
The game is over. Let's watch this. well-timed, perfect shot from Jake. There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Amazing.
Somebody get Tomato to get that man out of here because he
What
just
a
died.
match. I think that really does beat Caleb versus Miles to being the closest match we've had, even though it was only 2 games. That was the closest match we've had this entire tournament. What a match. What a match.
You're by
Henry,
surprise.
Quentin,
I thought
how do you
Skillful had
feel
this in the
about
bag.
Really, there were a lot of
He
eyes
shocked
on
me.
Ethan. There were a lot of eyes on
Ethan-
Ethan. Go ahead.
Ethan didn't put through. He had the momentum, and then he just lost.
Oh.
But then
All
Jake
right,
comes
waiting
through
for Ethan
with
to
his
join the party.
powerhouse.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Now that Ethan and Jake are both here, Jake, how do you feel about that match?
That was actually like a really good game. I thought I was gonna lose second game, to be honest.
Oh, Ethan, how do you feel about that match? Right. I do want to say that, Emery, you need to fix that mic. I do want to say that that first match, there were actually a lot of eyes on Ethan beating Jake. Quentin even said that Ethan looked like he was going to take that first game, but out of nowhere, Jake coming really aggressively, Jake getting a lot of goals. How do you feel about that, Jake, that first game?
I think Ethan was playing terribly that first game, but it's all good because ended up being a really good game. So
Yeah, and that second game had us on our toes from start to finish, with Ethan getting a big lead at first, nobody counting him out, then Jake coming back, and that extra 1 minute and 11 seconds, the first overtime of the tournament that I know of, that was intense. Well, we now have our official winner, Jake, moving on to round 3. He will face the winner of Miles versus Emery. And the winner of that, obviously, being the champion with $50. Emery, does this make you any more or less confident moving forward in your chances of winning this tournament?
No, because I have to beat one man to go to the tournament to move on to the tournament. So that's Miles, and I feel like I can't beat Miles.
Do you think Jake winning will influence how confident you are? Now that you have
No.
to fight Jake if you beat Miles?
Miles isn't even on.
So Jake, if you can have a few words to your possible next opponent, Emery, right here, right now, what would you say?
Oh,
I think it's gonna be a pretty good game, to be honest.
agreed.
Alright, that seems to be it. Any final words, Jake?
Nope.
Wise
This is
words.
a hard one.
Any final words, Ethan? Wow. Any final words,
No.
Emery?
Fuck the big boys.
Any final words, Quentin?
This next match is gonna be good. Jake put in that work, got himself into the final round. So we'll see.
It is. As always, this is going to be live on twitch.tv/MrWaters, on YouTube under the One-Eyed Gang. Until we figure out a better name, or we might keep it, we don't know. But Quentin has one eye, which
Shout
is
out
the
my man
reason we
Mason.
have it under that name. So, tune in possibly a little later, or tomorrow for the next match of Emery versus Miles to see who moves on to round 3. And then, yeah. So, you
Got my man
guys...
Mason. That bang. Communication.
He did. Mason got banned from communications. So, as always, my last bit of advice, make sure to never use soap for the bottom of your feet.
Drop.
Alright, see you guys later.